Here's some junk silver or constitutional silver or 90% silver quarters that I have. Some different designs. First one is a seated Liberty quarter. They're always wow because they're old and stuff. The backs, I like this back a lot. The Eagle quarter dollar, United States of America, and then I had that words in there. I forget what it said for sure. And here's a Barber. Came next in the 1880s or 1890s. That's pretty cool. I like the Eagle. It's kind of got the Eagle, almost same, the holding the spears and the peace flower. Is that what they're called? I forget. Kind of looks a little close. Just doesn't have that stuff in the back. On top of it, it's got the stars. I don't really look at old coins too often. Here's a standing Liberty quarter. I like these. Usually they're pretty slick though. I'll have to show what it. I don't really buy the real slick ones, but here's a little more wow. Sometimes you can't even read the year on them, but this one's pretty decent. In God We Trust, Liberty. The Eagle on the back is pretty cool too. And then there was a 1916 and 17 that's a little different, but you can't really tell when they get this wow. And then here's the 64 and older. It's 90% silver. You can usually find these in pretty good condition for just melt or whatever they charge for quarters, because there's a lot of them. A lot of people saved them in 64 since they switched to nickel and copper clad. These two are the most common to find. I like this one. I used to like Washingtons, but when you think about it, they still kind of just look like quarters you find in your change. So it's kind of harder to separate them and when you see them, to me, because sometimes I accidentally mix them in, and when I go to spend them, I check. But this one's way different. But then they're always more wow, a little bit less silver. Then you can sometimes, these three are the main and really the only junk silver you'll find, like in the coin shops, really. And usually these ones are pretty B. I think I paid more than just junk for this one years ago, because this was more like what you would find on the Barbers in junk silver. Real wow, slick. I mean, look at the back. It's really slick. That one's unpolished, but yeah. That one's definitely the best. Yep. I like old coins too. Normally I buy new ounces and stuff, but occasionally, since it's went up so much, I actually been buying more old quarters. Here's a nice standing Liberty too. That one's actually really nice. 25 is raised pretty good and everything. That one's pretty. I like all silver. Mostly American. I do have some Canadians and stuff I might talk about sometime.